Hey Sneakies, welcome to the PlayStation 4 exclusive racer Drive Club. This video should give you a good idea of exactly what this game is all about, and maybe even let you know if you should download it for yourself. Now, the first event that loads up as soon as you launch the game for the first time is Tamil Nadu. It's located in India, of course, and it's an invitational. Now, there are actually two different versions of the game. There's a PlayStation Plus version, which you can download for free if you have a subscription, and then there's a full retail one. If you're wondering what the difference between them is, basically the PlayStation Plus version is a watered down copy of the full game. So what that means is you only get access to 11 out of the 55 total tracks in the game, 10 out of the 50 total cars, 1 out of the 5 locations, and then there's also 50 events that are available only on the retail version of the game. So basically the PlayStation Plus version is only meant to give you a taste of the game, and if you decide to upgrade, you can actually do it for a discounted price on the PlayStation Store. Anyways, if you only watch this one video, that's cool. If you only want to get an idea of what the game's about. If you do decide to continue the series though, I'm going to be going as in-depth as possible. I'm going to be doing at least one video on every vehicle and every track, and also be covering all the downloadable content that will be coming out in the future. Just keep in mind, as you're watching all these videos in this series, I'm not really a skilled racing gamer. I don't play these games often enough. I do really enjoy them, but I just don't play them enough to get good at them. So one of the aspects of this series will be watching me go from a total noob, hopefully up to a skilled racing gamer. Feel free to leave all your tips in the comment section. That'll help not only me, but also anybody else who happens to come across this video. So this series is going to primarily be a Let's Play, but I'll also integrate walkthrough elements as it continues and I learn more about it. So be on the lookout for those in the future. Now the question of the day for this episode is, what is your all-time favorite car? Give me the make and the model, the year, everything. Anyways, remember to leave a like, become a Sneaky today by clicking subscribe, and I do hope you enjoy. Here we go. And here we go. Oh, we're going to go first person view. That's awesome. Oh, apparently there's an issue connecting to the Drive Club server. That's unfortunate. It must be because the game just came out, so it's not really set up yet. Or it's some issue where they have to patch in. Whatever. Now, the first corner in all these racing games always turns out to be pretty hectic. That actually wasn't too bad. I did make contact, and it looks like I got penalized for it. So there are all kinds of points you can actually build up. You can drift, you can... Oh, man, this guy's got a problem. What's your deal, buddy? Yeah, you stay back there. Taking this race over. So you build up all these points and they actually help you level up your driver, I guess. And then with every level you unlock all kinds of different additional content. Like this is how you unlock cars. You progress through the level system. And you can also unlock different paint jobs and all kinds of other good stuff. There's also another aspect called clubs, where it's basically like the social element of the game. They want to try to get you to play with other people. Yeah, that wasn't a bad turn. A little bit of drifting too. So they're kind of like little clans from what it sounds like, what I read about them anyway. And you can actually do like little clan war type of things. It sounds pretty cool. You can like challenge other clubs to like beat your time trials and stuff. We're going to go in depth on that in the series. I can't wait to actually get into that aspect. But it's necessary to actually join it if you want to get every single car in the game, because there's actually 5 cars you cannot unlock without a clubs. Oh man! That's right, taking this race over! Okay, I got one guy in front of me. Make that 0, guys. We have taken over first place. And you'll notice over on the left-hand side of the screen, I've unlocked all 3 stars on this particular event. Number 1, I have to finish in top 3. I have to also do a cornering face-off, and then also have a specific time on one of my laps I have to beat. And we'll go over that after the race finishes. That's where it actually goes over each of those elements. Those actually don't show up until you replay an event, by the way. I had to do a little test run to get used to the controls and everything. Oh, this guy's trying to take over! Get out of here! That's right. Get back there. You're not taking over. I got this race under control. At least I think I do. Oh, come on. Keep it going. So this game's actually more or less meant to be an arcade type of racer, as opposed to like a realistic sim like Gran Turismo or something like that. I guess it's been like compared to Project Gotham Racing, if you're familiar with that series. That's a pretty old one. Whoa, this guy actually took over! He's sneaking into first place! That's my job, leave that to the professionals. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this back over. Oh, this guy in 3rd place is sneaking up on me too. He's not gonna make it though. You stay back there! Alright, we're gonna overtake this guy. Now, it's important that you actually have to kind of break into the turns. I know it's common for new people to racing games. That's at least one tip I can give you. You want to break into the turns so you don't crash into the wall when you're turning into it. I might do it a few times in this. Oh, it might happen now. Okay, I actually dodged it, but that's still the same idea. You don't want to be going too fast into a turn. Alright, so we got this really under control now. 5,000 points. Nice. Oh, this is the last lap. There we go. The finish line is coming up. We got this. Sneakies. Alright, and here are the race results. So we finished with the time just under 3 minutes and 25 seconds. And I guess we were driving a Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG. Now, I have to admit, I'm actually not that knowledgeable about cars myself. That's another thing I'm hoping will change with this series. I guess it'll come from just playing around with the different cars and going in depth with them. And I guess you guys could also help me in the comment section too, so feel free to leave me any information down there that'll help me out. Event summary. So we had 3 stars that we had to complete. Number 1, finish in top 3 for the race. Came in first place, so clearly beat that. Beat corner and face off of 1500, just barely made it with 1513, that's pretty nice. And then a lap time of 141 or less. Clearly we just made it with that too, with a 139, so that was pretty nice too. Next, I'm just going to show the results from my very first race, that way you can see how I've leveled up already before we see this one. Now this was coming in first place as well, almost 15,000 points, very close. Overdrive's 1854, finish position is 8,000, stars gained 5,000, I only got 2 out of the 3, so that's what that came from. And then you'll see at the bottom left hand corner of the screen, we're at driver level 1, we're about halfway to level 2, which you're about to see the results of from the current race that was in the video. So we nearly got 1,000 more points, that's excellent, very close to 16,000. Overdrives 5319, coming in first place 8,000, stars gained 2,500, and we actually did manage to drive level 2 in this race, so that's awesome. Looks like we have to more than double our current points though before we hit driver level 3. I'll be showing myself level up all throughout this series before we finally hit the max level, so you have to stay tuned for that. Anyways, let's continue. And excellent, by hitting level 2 we've actually unlocked a new vehicle for ourselves in this series, sneakies. So we now have the Volkswagen Beetle GSR. Not really a big fan of that paint job, I'm going to have to change that around. Not a big fan of the whole yellow look. I mean, it can look good on some cars, but I don't think it's really working for this one. But we'll keep unlocking new stuff. Oh, we even unlocked paint jobs too, it looks like. So this is what the unlock screen looks like after you complete one of these races. And then paint jobs, we have the Rebel Paint Job 3, and then the Street Paint Job 3. I'm sure there's going to be a ridiculous number that we can eventually unlock in the game. Gotta catch them all, Pokemon! And then this is the final screen. You can either choose to continue, you can restart the race, also create a challenge. I can't wait to start doing that. And then you can even connect to leaderboard if there's no issues connecting to the Drive Club server, which there actually currently is. I don't know what's going on with that, but hopefully they patch it out and fix it soon. I usually cut the load screens out of my videos, but I just want to show you exactly how quick that goes. See how fast it was? Supposedly every map will load in 15 seconds or less too. I can't wait to see that in action. Anyways, home, congratulations, you've completed your first tour event. You can explore the rest of Drive Club by creating a club, taking part in challenges, and competing in multiplayer events, or continue earning more stars by selecting tour from the Drive menu. So I can't wait to get into all that. By the way, if you didn't already know, this is the full version of the game. I'm not playing the PlayStation Plus version. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. I do hope you enjoyed. Remember, leave a like, also subscribe to become a Sneaky today if you've not already done so. And I'll see you next time for some more Drive Club.